Hey guys, it's LBS here again, your tech guy doing another gimbal review. This one here is from Hohem. It is called the iSteady Mobile. It is a 3-axis gimbal, and so far what I think about this gimbal, it is pretty good for the price what you are paying for. It is actually $99 USD on Amazon right now. So this is a very affordable gimbal, guys, if you are in the market looking for a gimbal for your smartphone device. So off the bat, what I've noticed with this gimbal is that the quality feels very premium. It doesn't feel cheap. It's got some heft to it, and also it does have a rubber grip on the handle, which is always a plus, because it just feels great, comfortable, especially if you're using it for a very long time. You will notice a gimbal with a grip versus a non-grip, it just feels good in your hand. And also what I've noticed is that the top here, top of the gimbal, it could actually go all the way up. I have extended the arm here, and it can still manage to not hit the gimbal over here, which is always good, because if you do extend the arm with the other gimbals, it will hit, whereas this one, it doesn't hit. So that's a plus, guys. That is a plus. And also the battery on this, it's got a massive battery, built-in battery, 4,000 milliamp battery, which is really good for a gimbal. Usually the standard gimbal size are around 18 milliamp to 2,000 milliamp, whereas this one is 4,000 milliamp. So hence the reason why they've got a charging port here on the side, so that if you want to decide to charge your smartphone, you can do so. So let's power this on. I'm going to power on my Galaxy S9 Plus. Power the gimbal on. And off it goes. This gimbal has a joystick, Xeon Smooth 4, and also it's got a zoom. The thing I like about this is it does show the settings, the mode for what you are shooting on the gimbal itself. If you press one click, it will go to the pan follow, and then if you double click, it will go pan and tilt follow, and triple click will be all lock, and then 4 clicks will be all following. So it will show you down on the gimbal itself. It's got a display of what mode you are on, or how many clicks you need to do to click on to change the mode. So let me try to record something here. I'm going to be using the camera, the S9 Plus dedicated camera. We all know that, you know, the gimbal apps are not the best. The only gimbal apps that you could really rely on is the DJI Osmo Mobile right now. The rest are just not too great, guys. So, but anyways, I'll show you guys later on with the apps of the Hohem, and show you guys what it's got to offer. But right now, I'm just gonna show you the dedicated camera on the S9 Plus, and we'll see how steady this gimbal. So let me just activate my camera here. Okay, I'm gonna press record. So we are shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second. I'm just gonna do my usual routine here. Go for a little walk, as normal as I can. Okay, now I'm gonna pick up the pace. Okay, I'm gonna run now. All right, so it looks pretty smooth, but again, we're gonna find out once I upload this on YouTube to really see how steady and smooth the footage is really is. The only way to notice how smooth the footage is, you really need to watch it on a big monitor, guys. Watching it on a small screen like the smartphone, you will not notice anything. So that's the only best bet to see how the gimbal really performs. So I'm gonna switch it back to, oh, hold on. Let's try to zoom test here and see how stable that is. Okay, so it looks pretty stable, guys. Usually at this point, having the camera zoom all the way in, you will notice a lot of shakiness. It's impossible to get a steady shot, but so far it looks pretty steady. Okay, let's move back, and now we will test the front-facing camera. By the way, I forgot to mention that right now, as you can see from the sky, the clouds are pretty much cloudy. That is due to the fact that we are actually having a forest fire right now, just 20-30 minutes away from me. It just started this morning, and the whole place is just basically smells like smoke here right now. And I'm trying to get this video review get it done as soon as possible, because the smoke, it's just overwhelming. It's just too much for us to breathe right now. But anyways, this is what front-facing camera looks like. Just gonna do my little routine walk here. Okay, and I'm gonna try to pick up the pace. So also, if you could hear in the background, there's an alarm going on. It looks like there is a drill happening right now. Okay, and the school here, high school. Okay, anyways, let's pick up the pace here, and then I'm gonna run. So the front-facing camera doesn't have OIS, it just has DIS or EIS. So the footage should be pretty smooth. When it comes to app, alright, so like I said earlier of the video, I said that the only app that you could rely on when it comes to using a gimbal is the DJI Osmo Mobile. I've tried plenty of gimbals, and all the apps that they support on those gimbals, they are just horrible, guys. That's the reason why I don't really use the gimbal apps, because they're not reliable. With this one, it's no exception. The back camera only supports 4K 30 frames per second. It doesn't support the 60 frames per second yet. The front-facing camera only shoots 1080, doesn't shoot 2K yet, so which is such a bummer. And also the active tracking on this is not reliable, guys. I've tested a couple of times, and the only thing I get is I always get disconnected. So it's just not reliable, guys. Any gimbals, even the Xeon Smooth 4, it is quite buggy, especially if you're using the Android devices. And I don't know, that's all my negative is when it comes to gimbal usage, is that the apps are not that great compared to the DJI Osmo Mobile. But other than that, for $99 USD on this gimbal, it's not too bad, guys. But again, we have to go check out the footage, how smooth it is. If it turns out well, then of course you've got a gimbal that is worth the purchase or consider. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.